ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिप्रसीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं समस्तजनकरुणां निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितैर्यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So we were seeing that the Puru Paksha has got some contention. He is saying that when you say Ishan Chakre, so you are making that Purush a doer. And the Purush is not a doer, and for us, the Pradhan or the Prakriti is a doer. We were on that. So please, we will start. We won't go back again. We'll start from page number 100. So they were saying that if by chance, if I say that Kartritva, you are saying that Kartritva, Bhoktritva, there is no difference in Kartritva and Bhoktritva. This Puru Paksha is telling us, the Siddhanti, the Vedantis, that you are saying that Karta only becomes Bhokta, Bhokta only becomes Karta. But I say that if I say that there are two types of vikar, there are two types of modifications in a person. One is called Tattvantar. Tattvantar meaning it is superficial. He is not losing his essential nature. That is Tattvantar. And what is that? Tattvantar meaning what? Like if we say the water. If we say that the water, when we heat the water, it becomes hot. So again, if it rests in a place for some time, again it will regain its original nature. That is called Tattvanta. So he is saying that it is like that. It is Tattvanta. It is not like the milk changing into curd. Prakriti changes like that. So you understood both the differences in Vikar. One Vikar is Tattvanta, the other is Swarup Vikar. Swarup Vikar meaning what? Swarup Vichin Matra Swarup Vikar. That is, it has completely changed. So he is saying here on the 100th page, just remember the what the points he's saying. So he's saying, I already told you that the Purush that is becoming a bhokta is not actually becoming bhokta. That is Tattvantar. When the bhog comes in front of him, he becomes a bhokta. That does not mean that he has changed completely into a bhokta. Like the water, when it comes, associates itself with the Agni, then it becomes hot. When it is not associated with Agni, it is normal temperature. Similarly, here also, this is Tattvantar. You understand my point? Okay, okay, okay. So, Pradhan changes. That is the Pradhan or the Prakriti. That changes. That changes into what? That changes into the whole world. That is a Swarup, this thing, Swarupa Vikar. It has changed. Then Bhagwan Bhashikar says, he is putting our point that is coming in your mind also. That these are not mere words. These are mere words. You're playing with the words. If one is karta, he has to be bhokta. And if you say that he has not changed, who? The bhokta after enjoying, like you are saying, he has not changed at all. Then what is the point of bhog? What is the point of bhog? They are mere words. For a time being, Purush becomes the bhokta, and again, if he comes back to his own nature, then similarly, Pradhan also gets back its own nature after creating the world. Then these are all words. There is no change. Why? Because the Puru Paksha said, no, it's not like that. It is real only. If I say that during that Bhokal also, Purush remains the same only. Not after Bhokal. Purush is remaining same. During the Bhokal also, he is remaining the same. It's not changed at all. So that's what I'm saying. Bhagwan Bhashikar is saying. That's what I'm saying. If he has not changed at all, then how will you prove that he has done bhog? खाना खाने के बाद भी पेट भरा ही नहीं is same. How will you say prove that he has eaten? भोग तो हुआ ही नहीं, and you are saying bhog after the bhog is same only. And how will you prove that the bhog is real? Say no, it is not like that. If I say that the modification is real, if I say that the modification is real, then the bhog also will become real. They are all playing with the modification, meaning he has changed. That means the water, when it becomes hot, that heat is real in that water. The tripti that a person gets after bhog, that is real. Then you have to say that the bhog is real, the food is real, the heat is real, everything is real. So then Bhagwan Bhashikar says that this is not right, as during the Bhokal, this Pradhan will also change. This is not right. During the Bhokal, if only this Purush is not changing, the Pradhan is also changing. So the Bhoktritva of that Pradhan will also change, also be there. ना दो इधर सिर्फ आपने भोगता, इधर उधर का भी रखो, दोनों रखो. So if Pradhan and Purush both have bhokta, then what will happen? So yes. The Purvak says, I also have this question. If the Pradhan also has bhokta karta and he also has bhokta karta, then what will happen? Now the answer is given here. Now we are on page number 101, last line. From here we have to see. Okay. प्रधान पुरुषयोः, this पूर्व पक्ष, प्रधान पुरुषयोः द्वयोर युगपद meaning dual, both. Yugpad meaning in a combination of two. So yugpad bhoktritvam. So if he has if both have bhoktritva, if I say that both of them have bhoktritva, Pradhan also has bhoktritva, and this one, Purush also has bhoktritva, then what will happen? He's changing his stance because from all the sides, Bhagwan Bhashikar is trying to fix him. So he's saying, no. I am saying that if both have bhoktritva, then what will happen? Bhagwan Bhashikar is saying, see, Pradhan is, for us it is Prakriti Nimaya. If Pradhan is has bhokta also. It is not possible. Why? The whole Prakriti or the Pradhan is a composition. And composition is what? Is meant for other. Like I always give the example of a car. कार किसके लिए है? कार स्टीयरिंग के लिए है क्या? कार दरवाजे के लिए है क्या? कार टायर के लिए है क्या? कार पेट्रोल के लिए है क्या? No. All these are a part of the car. So the bhokta of the car should be not a part of the car. किसके लिए है? ड्राइवर के लिए है ना, जो ड्राइव कर रहा है उसके लिए है. तो ड्राइवर इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट कॉम्पोजिशन फॉर कार. So similarly, the whole Prakriti is in a combination, is a composition. So here, pradhanasya paradhyanupapattehe. It is for some other. Pradhan is for giving fruit of hope or enjoyment to some other than itself. So that is why this is not possible. Pradhanasya paradhyanupapattehe. So this is for someone else. It cannot be a part of that composition. For whom? So he also can't become bhokta. What are you saying? You are trying to save yourself from all the sides, but it is not possible. Nahi भोक्त्रोर द्वयोर इतिरेतर गुण प्रधान भाव उपपद्यते प्रकाश इव इतरेतर प्रकाशने. So if both of them have enjoyer, this is not possible. One is main and the other is gone secondary. This is not possible. You can't say like that. The एक बड़ा भोक्ता हो गया, एक छोटा भोक्ता हो गया. ऐसे नहीं हो सकता है. Example, प्रकाशन इव इतरेतर प्रकाशने. If two lamps are kept, then both of them can't illuminate each other. दिस एग्जाम्पल है. दो लैंप रखे हुए, दोनों के एक दूसरे को प्रकाशित करेंगे? एक ही काफी है. It is illuminating its own self. So this is not possible. You can't say like that. See, Shastra, all these things, when they are talking with each other, when they are refuting each other, so how sharp they have to. So here he's giving examples also. He's maintaining his school also. And given apt answers. For that he has to, therefore he is called Alaya Paranalaya. He is and what Shruti Smriti Purananam Alaya. He is what? Alaya of Shruti Smriti Purana. He has to know everything. Then Purupaksh is saying, no, wait a minute. It is fine if you are saying that Parathatva, if you are saying that something else, or it is for something else, composition is for something else. I have another question. That Bhoga Dharmavati Satvangini Chetasi Purushasya Chaitanya Pratibimba Udayoho. I am saying in a portion of that mind, that is the Prakriti, in a portion of that Prakriti, when it becomes Sattva Gun, Sattvic, Sattvangini, Chetasi, in the mind that is Prakriti only, the reflection of that Purush comes and then he becomes a Bhokta. Then Vikriyasya Purushasya Bhoktritvam Chet. If I say that the reflection is coming in that portion of that mind or the portion of that Prakriti, because we are calling that Purush only main, Purush is a Bhokta, so he is reflecting in that Prakriti and that reflection has some Bhokta. Then no, Purushasya Vishesha Bhave Bhoktritva Kalpana Anarthakya. Purush does not have any specific reflection. You should understand this. This Purush is having reflection. It is not possible because they don't approve of Maya. They don't say that Maya is there. That is why we are trying to fix them from all the sides. Because for them, Prakriti is real. Maya is real. They have given that Maya only Prakriti name. So we are telling them that this is not possible, that the Purush is reflecting in some portion. It is not possible. Reflection is always of some finite and finite. Purna, What is that? Purnamidam. Purnam adaha purnamidam. So Purna, that is also Purna, this is also Purna. Reflection is always in finite. It is Apurna reflection. So therefore he is saying that the reflection is a finite and finite. Purna Purush cannot reflect in some Apurna Prakriti or like that. It is not possible. Purvapaksh is now tired, thank God. He is saying, okay, let us finish this topic. This bhoga is anartham. I agree that bhoga rupa chet anartha purushas. Nasti, and it is not there also. Sada nirvisheshat purushasya. And I also agree that this purush of yours, that is always what? Nirvishesha. It is without any visheshta, nirgun, nirakar. It is without any visheshta. It is without any bhog. I have another point. Now what is it? If there is no bhog, nothing in the purush, he is completely nirvikar, nirvishesh, clean, clear, everything, then kasya apanayanaartham moksha sadhanam shastram praniyate. Then why do you need these shastras? For removing what do you need these shastras? So he is also not leaving. He's saying, okay, fine, I agree that all this purush, let us leave the bhog and kartritva and everything. If it does not have any bhukta in it, any visheshta in it, then why do you all need shastra? Tell me. And you have said that moksha sadhan only is shastra. Why do you need praniyate? In that case, avidya adhyaropitan arthapanayanaaya shastra prananamiti chet परमार्थतः पुरुषो भोक्तैव न कर्ता प्रधानैव कर्ता एव न भोक्ता परमार्थ सद्वस्तु अंतरं पुरुषात् चेतो अयं कल्पना आगम बाह्या व्यर्थ निर्हेतुका चेति न दर्तव्या मुमुक्षुभिः. Now he is saying, here Bhagavan Bhashyakar is saying, you say like that. Now, due to avidya, adhyaropit. All this is avidya adhyaropit on him. The bhog, the karta, the doership, the enjoyership in him is becoming something. Anger, passion, lust, he wants some desire to be fulfilled. All this is what? Avidya adhyaropita. So that is why when avidya is there, then we need vidya. Apanaya, to remove that superimposition of what? Of this avidya. Shastra pranayanamiti. Therefore, this shastra has been brought. Chet paramarthataha purusha bhokta eva na karta. Paramarthata, from the absolute level, this purush is not bhokta. It is not karta. And pradhanam karta eva na bhokta. Pradhan is karta only and not bhokta. And this purush is bhokta only and not karta. All these are only just mere words from that absolute form. Because this pradhan is what? Pradhan does not exist for us. Right? लोगों ने उसको बोल के रहा है परमार्थ साध वस्तु अनंतरम पुरुष चेत अयम कल्पना. So you are all in kalpana only, imagining that these are there. This is paramarthatah, from that absolute level. Beyond purush, there is nothing. Beyond that absolute purush, there is nothing. So, something different than purush is not there. Paramartha sat vastu anantaram purushat. Beyond that purush, there is nothing. So, everything is that purush. Purush meaning our atma. Chet ayam kalpana, and it is outside the Vedas. Agama bahya and vyartha. All these topics are nonsense. And why are we discussing so much? Because these thoughts, these notions are there in the society. They will say that you are bhokta. How can you be yourself? See, you are eating. See, you are wanting to take medication. Huh? Don't ask for food now then. Why are you asking for food? These are there, these thoughts are there. You are calling yourself Atma. Atma is not Bhokta. Acha. 2 days I won't give you food. Starve. Then I will see if you ask for food or not. Then become Atma. Acha. It is Nirvishesh. It does not have any quality. In front of everybody, why do you boast about yourself that you know so much Shastra, you know this, you are this, you have been a professional, you are that and this? Then you should say that I am nothing. I don't have any qualification, no specification. You understood? So these are there in the society, in the people. There these thoughts linger, and so to know that this is what that this has mixed, the Prakriti and Purusha mixed, the mind. These are all adhyaropit. These are all superimposition on that self, pure self. And I have to know that I am pure self. And for that, the Shastra is required because I have become something what I am not. I am not that, but I have become. So I don't know. It is all by ignorance. Now, ignorance is a thought or no? Ignorance thought है, विचार है. So to remove that thought, we need another thought. जैसे काटा काटे से ही निकलता है. We need another thought. So another thought is Gyan Vritti only to remove that Agyan. So therefore, this is all required. So he is saying here, Bhagavan Bhashikar, these are all Vyartha, Nirhetuka, costless, whatever you are saying. Cheti na dartavya mumukshubhi. They don't give other. Who mumukshu people, the sadhak, they don't give other to all these thoughts. They don't respect these thoughts. They just neglect these thoughts. Let them discuss like this. Let them say. Because when you're talking, Are, you are Atma, and like, have you completed puja? If somebody asks, have you completed puja? I am Atma. Whose puja should I do? ऐसे से बात करो. अदर वे राउंड आर ऑल्सो. मैं आत्मा ही हूँ, मैं किसकी पूजा करूँ? अच्छा, अभी अभी जो है आपको कुछ अनादर हो जाएगा, चोरी हो जाएगा आपका चप्पल. Small reason is required. When your sandals are gone from the temple. कितना गुस्सा आता है, कौन ले गया, क्या हुआ? At that time, you don't say that Atma does not wear a chappal. So you are mixing. When we are at the interactive level, when we are at the physical level, when we are at the society or body level, we have to bring in these thoughts, the superimpositions. When one day it will happen that we are also have the self-realization experience that I am that Satchidanand. Nirvana Shatakam है. मनोबोध्यहंकार चित्तानि न अहम. मन बुद्धि चित्त अहंकारानि न अहम. चित्तानि न. मनोबोध्यहंकार चित्तानि न च मोक्षपुस्तकं जियामि. शिवोऽहं शिवम्. So, like that, I will be a self-realizing one. But to reach there, I need Shastra. I need Guru. I need guidance. I need to do sadhana. I need to meditate. I need upasana. Till then. Okay, Purvapaksha has come again. So, Purvapaksha is saying that if you say ekatve api, if you say only one atma, ekatve api, ek atma is only there. Shastra Pranadi Anarthakyamiti, then why do you bring Shastra? Oh. No, because again, if Shastra is also true, this is also two have come. Say, no, then Bhagavan Bhashikar said, please understand, no. Shastra is also not there. Shastra is there till Satsu hi Shastra. Shastra is true. Till what? शास्त्र प्रणेत्रादिषु तत्फलादिषु च शास्त्रस्य प्रणयमनर्थकम्. Till the maker of shastra, till the phalarthi of shastra, meaning I need something. Suppose I need a son. Putra Kameshti Yajna. Where is it given? It is given in the Ved, in the Shastra. Suppose I want to go to heaven or I want to go to Pitralok. All the rituals are given in the Veda. For that, I need Shastra. When this desire is also gone, then only one is there. Then I don't need Shastra, I don't need anything because the Karta, Bhokta, everything is gone. From that angle, then creation of Shastra is Sarthak or Anarthak, Anarthakam, Sarthakam Vaiti, Vikalpanasyat. Then this question arises, if there are two at that time, if there is no two, there is only one person who is not desirous of anything in this world because he sees everything as a superimposition on himself. The whole world is superimposed on himself. Why will he do? What will he do? तत्र कह पश्य कह के पश्य. वहां पे कौन दूसरे को देखेगा? वो खुद ही देख रहा है सब चीजें. किसको देख रहा है? कुछ है ही नहीं देखने को. इसलिए उस दृष्टि से फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू देयर इज नो शास्त्र आल्सो. शास्त्र इज देयर ओनली for fulfillment of some desire, for fulfillment of something. Therefore we need shastra. Okay, भगवान भाष्यकार. न हि आत्म एकत्वे शास्त्र प्रणेत्रादयः ततः न भिन्नाः. If one who has known this one self only is there, then shastra pranetadayah tatah na bhinnaha. From that atma, this shastra is also not different. Everything merges in that. Therefore, Ved is manifesting and unmanifesting. वेद किसी ने बनाया है क्या है? somebody written or made the Ved. It is not made, it is not man-made. Therefore, it cannot be different from the knowledge, the chit aspect. This chit aspect is that Atma aspect only. Sat Chitananda, that is Swarup of Atma. Isn't it? So therefore, Santi Tad Abhav evam Vikalpana ev Anupapanna. So Dvaita Tad Abhav meaning Dvaita Abhav. Who will be there to ask? Who will be there to ask? If there is only one, then who will be there to ask that this Shastra is there or not, this desire is there? There is nobody to ask also. So there is only one. So it becomes Anupapanna. Then it is illogical only. Abhyupagate Atma ekatve pramanartha cha abhyupagato bhavata yad atmaikatva abhyupagachata. So Shastra Artha is also accepted by you when you are different. You have attained oneness, then there is nothing, no two there. Understood? Na? Only one is there. So there is no desire, there is nothing else. So only Shastra is there. The Shastra has merged in myself. There is no two. Tad abhyupagame cha vikalpan upapatti. Aha Shastra. Shastra only says. Shastra says what? After accepting this oneness, there is no duality. Shastra only says यत्र तु अस्य सर्वात्म एव अभूत तद केनम कम पश्येत. किसके द्वारा किसको देखा जा रहा है? when ekatva is there, केन कम पश्येत. Pradaranya says this. Again he is quoting Shastra, so nisthit with Shastra. Shabda Brahma. After knowing that all is myself only, everything whatever I see is mine, on me only, everything is superimposed. All is myself here. I don't want to bring something towards me. Pull. Either I'm pulling the whole day. See, only I'm doing these two activities. Either I'm pulling something towards me or I'm pushing something away from me. ये दो activities में हम लोग मस्त रहते. So here when I know that all is on me only, everything I only have become, what will I pull or what will I push away? Even the worst enemy of mine is myself only. मेरा ही वो आत्मा है. सब कुछ तो यहाँ पे मैं ही हूँ. Who will see whom? केन कम पश्येत इत्यादि. Shastra Pranad Upapattim Cha Aha Anyatra. Somewhere else also this Shastra has said what Paramatha Vastu Swarupat Avidya Vishaya Yatra Hi Dvaita Eva Bhavati. Somewhere else also about its proof that only Purush is there, that Avidya, which is different than the self. Yatra Hi Dvaita Eva Bhavati. Avidya is what? Where everything seeing as if dual. Everything is seen as if dual. दो देखना ही अविद्या है. अविद्या का definition what is it? I am seeing two. Advaita is Vidya. Dvaita is Avidya. I am seeing you different than me. I am seeing this table, chair, everything different than me. This is Dvaita Buddhi. Yatra hi Dvaitam eva bhavati. This is the definition of Avidya. ऐसा होता है देखिए विद्या. It does not see a single difference in anything. Every like dream state. At present, it is very difficult for us to even analyze or even think or even imagine about the state of a jnani. But try to bring in the same state of dream. When you are dreaming, everything, every real thing that is there in the dream. What is it after getting up? Whatever you saw, even blood you saw, even your enemy you saw your enemy hitting you. You saw the largest of the largest planets. You saw the whole galaxy. You saw the black hole. You saw different continents. You saw different people. You saw Chinese people. You saw American people. Then also you saw some African people, all black, with those curly hairs. Who were they? You saw the South Asian people. Who are they? You only. That is possible. So don't say that this is not possible. This experience, we only have it every time in our dream. That everything in the dream, whatever I was seeing, was myself only. That was a superimposition on me. Similarly, Jnani raises himself to such a plane of consciousness where he is seeing all the things that are appearing outside on him as superimposition. All are meditative thoughts. Everything, what troubles you, the thought that troubles you, the person that troubles you, everything is a superimposition on you. The relationships is a superimposition on you. The money, the assets that we have, everything is a superimposition. I have only created them. They are all superimposed. That is why remember that one saint used to sit in the cave and he was a very Siddha Mahatma. So people used to think he's very auspicious, and they used, before the marriage ceremony, used to bring in all the ornaments of the bride and put it on him as an auspicious thing, ritual, as auspicious ritual, and then in the morning they used to take it back, and he was always in samadhi like that. He never knew also who's coming, putting the ornaments, taking away. Once it happened that the robbers, they marked it, they noticed, they observed, and they came at night and took out all, and he didn't resist also because he had his eyes closed. He was sitting like that. In the morning, the actual people, the owner of the ornaments came and they started shouting at the Mahatma. He said, "What happened?" He said, "Where are the ornaments? Give me the ornaments." He said, "You only took it away." He said, we are coming now. Who took it away? तो जिसने पहनाया था वही ले गया. That is his drishti, that is his vision. The person who had offered, he only took it away. For him, from his point of level, just imagine. One person came and cut his limb, his hand. he was taken to the hospital. It was naturally a police case. The police came. So a person next to him, his disciple, was tending to him, was serving something, was doing. So he was giving him some medicine or milk or something. Police asked, who did this to you? He told this person. The Shishya, the Shishya said, oh my God, Guruji, don't say like that. Like, no, for me, the person who was my enemy is same as the person who is my disciple or the one who loves me. There's no difference for me. So their angle, their point of view, their thoughts are very, very different. So Dvaitam is what? Yatra hi Dvaitam iva bhavati ityadi vistarata vajasaneyake. It is explained in not just it is explained widely, it is explained fully in Brahadaranya. Vistar se, vistarata. Okay. So atra cha vibhakte vidya vidye parapare. In atra meaning here in the Atharva Ved, in the Munda here, this Prashna Upanishad also. In Munda vibhakte vidya vidye parapare iti adav eva. Prarambha mein, in the beginning only, what is happening? Two vibhag have been done. What are the two vibhag? Vidya and avidya, para and apara. Para apare vidya vidye iti adav eva शास्त्रस्य अतः न तार्किकवत् घट प्रवेशः वेदांत राज प्रमाण बाहुगुप्त इहात्म एकत्व विषय. Therefore, when this is protected by the arms of Vedanta Shastra, what is protected? This knowledge is protected like a king protects his fort, his kingdom. Similarly, this is also protected by the Vedanta Shastra. King is like the Vedanta Shastra. He's protecting everything by what? Vedanta Raja Pramana Bahu Gupta. He's secured. Gupta means secured. Gupta surname has come from that one, which maintains secrecy, which protects. So Pramana Bahu Gupta Iha Atmaikatva Vishaya iti. So this Atma Eka Vishaya, that is the Shastra, has been protected, and these Bhatta meaning all small warriors, they can't enter in because it is well protected. Etena avidyakrita nama rupadi upadhikrita aneka shakti sadhana krita bhedavat त्वाद् ब्रह्मण सृष्ट्यादि कर्तृत्वे साधनान् अभावो दोषः प्रयुक्त वेदितव्य परैरुक्त आत्मानर्थ कर्तृत्वादि दोषश्च. So without this name and without the conditionings of name and form, etena means etena vicharena, by these thoughts. What is happening? Avidya kritena, by the avidya only. What is happening? Nama, Rupadi, Upadhi, all these names and forms are the conditionings that have been put by the avidya, by power of Maya. Endowed with what? Two Shaktis are there. Which are the two Shaktis? Can you tell me the two Shaktis of Maya? One is projecting, another is expanding. Remember Digdeshu Vivek? There are two Shakti Dwahi Maya Yaha Vikshepa. Want to complete that shloka? Shakti Dwayo Hi Maya Yaha.
Dwaya hi Maya. Vikshepa Bhiti Rupakam.
Okay, that is nice. Two are open. Okay, fine. So you understood. उपाधि कृतेन शक्ति साधनकृत भेदवत्वात् ब्रह्मणः. So these are the two shaktis. Two shaktis are there through which what is happening? These are the whole upadhis, Nam, Roop are being formed. What Brahmanaha, in that Brahma only, of that Brahma, Srishtyadi Kartritve, the doership of that Brahma. That's its way sadhanati abhava dosha, and it does not have any sadhan. This is the dosh of that. You had said that there is no sadhan for iksha chakra, ikshan chakre, in that it, how will it see? So because it has created from itself, so Brahma can't create, nor he has doership. All these are dosh. This is refuted. As through Maya, it can do anything. It does not need a mind to think. It does not need eyes to see. It does not need hands to work. It does not need legs to move. Then all these things are required by the Jeev, not that push.
अपानी पादम ऐसा कुछ था ना?
रामचरितमानस में भी है। Yes. ठीक है। So, सृष्टियादि कर्तृत्वे साधनादि अभाव दोष प्रत्युक्तो. So God is not making, but He's creating by upadhi of Maya. माया से बहुत हो जाता है, कुछ है नहीं, प्रकृति दिखता है। आत्मा आत्मा नर्थ कर्तृत्वादि दोषस्य. So by upadhi of Maya and Vasana of past kalpa, it is creating now, it has started creating. It is not a dosh there. Yes, to therefore. दृष्टांत राज्य, जो तुमने दृष्टांत दिया था राजा का. You had said that minister is also called Raja. We are not calling Prakriti Raja. That is Maya for us. So your Drishtant, what you had given, that the Raja is not doing anything, then this Mantri is also sometimes called Raja proxy. No. For us, that king is only the king. Here, you said minister can be called king. That is also not right. सर्वार्थ कारणे करते उपचाराद्य राजा कर्ता इतिसो अत्र अनुपपन्नः. This is not right, correct. Sah ikshan chakreti. That sah here means the prakriti. If prakriti is ikshan chakri is doing, then prakriti is thinking, visualizing. Then iti shrute mukhyat badhanat pramana bhutaya. Then the scriptures will be negated. The shrutis are praman. प्रकृति can't think on its own. जो बोलते हैं ना हम लोग साइंस में भी उसी से आया, प्रकृति ने किया, प्रकृति का गुस्सा है, प्रकृति का दोष है, प्रकृति बदला लेगी, प्रकृति को हमने गुस्सा दिलवाना है. प्रकृति is jad for us. Karma that we get, that is somebody else's way. Chetan is there apart from the prakriti. The Chetan will activate that prakriti and give us the fruit of action, not the prakriti by herself. Because it is jad. This should be clear. Prakriti is prompted. Flash flood आया, that was prompted by the Lord. सिर्फ वही रूट से ही क्यों आया? डिफरेंट रूट से, केदारनाथ वाले रूट से क्यों? We have to think all that. So this is therefore what you are saying is not right, that we make the Prakriti only the karta, doer for everything. It's not right. Prakriti is jad. How can jad move? स्वतः प्रवृत्ति भी नहीं है उसको. ये if I keep this mug here in the morning, if I see it has gone back to its own place, it's not possible. Jad is that which does not have swata pravritti, and swata gyan also is not that it will start knowing itself. So tatra hi gauni kalpana shabdasya yatra mukhyato na sambhavati. When there is a secondary meaning, when the primary does not work, then we go to the secondary meaning. Here the primary meaning is working. We don't have to go to some gauni meaning, gaunartha, secondary meaning. We don't need. Ihatu achetanasya mukta baddha purusha vishesha apekshaya. This achetan purush, sorry, achetan pradhan, this prakriti is achetan jad, just now what I said. Karta karma desha kala nimitta apekshaya, and it which requires what? Which will require karta, which will require karma, which will require desh, kala, nimitta, sadhana, it will require everything it will require. So with reference to bandhan and moksha, what is happening? This prakriti is working. Bandha mokshadi phalartha niyata purusham prati pravritti nopapadyate, which creates everything perfection to the T. Everything is so perfect. Everything is so systematic in this world. There has to be a Purush that is behind the Jad Prakriti, motivating it to work, motivating it to give fruits of action as per the fruits of action that he has in his Sanchit Karma, that he has in his Agami Karma, creating all the situations every time. It does not forget everything. See, past how many lives we have been living, all those karma are all there, filed properly in the Prakriti. When the right moment comes, that happens, that fruit comes. Here, therefore, niyata purusham prati pravritti nopapadyate. Instead of that, you can't say that the achetan pradhan is working. This has to be that purush only. Yathokta sarvagya ishvara kartritva apeksha tupapannaha. So therefore, Ishwar I mentioned as Brahman. That Ishwar is only the Brahma. That Ishwar can do what, why to bring Prakriti then there or Pradhan there. And the Ishwar is only doing everything. For us, that Ishwar, the Prajapati, what we are calling, that is Ishwar only. The Brahma that we are calling is that Ishwar only. अभी अभी उसी को बोल दिया ईश्वर है, वही ब्रह्म we are calling. So that is the Chetan, that is behind it. So here we have completed this third mantra. We will read the fourth mantra. Please come on page 105. This mantra only has got all the 16 kalam. 105. Fourth mantra. स प्राणम असृजत प्राणात् श्रद्धां खं वायु ज्योतिः आपः पृथ्वी इंद्रियं मनः अन्नम अन्नात् वीर्यं तपो मन्त्राः कर्म लोकाः लोकेषु च नाम च. He say sah. Now sah means here Ishwar, and that Ishwar only is created. What? Sa pranam asrajata. First, what did he create? Pranam. He created prana. Pranam here meaning Hiranyagarbha or the Mahat. Remember Hiranyagarbha meaning that which goes through all the minds. That is Hiranyagarbha, all the subtle bodies together. He created that. Then what happened? Pranat Shraddha. From the pran, he's creating Shraddha. Keep counting. So pran is what? Then Shraddha. You have to make 16. Okay? Don't make 17 or don't make 15. It should be 16. Shraddha. Then after Shraddha, put Asrajata. Asrajata, because here Asrajata is there. Put Asrajata. Shraddha Asrajata. Then Kham, Vayuhu, Jyoti, Apah, Asrajata. From that, he made what? Kham meaning space. Kham. Then Vayuhu. He created the Vayu. He created Jyoti, Agni. He created Apah, water. He created Prithvi, the earth. He created Indriyam, all the Indriyas. He created Manaha. You have to put Asrajat everywhere. So how many have become? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. Then Annam. He created Annam. Okay. 10. Annad Viryam. From that Anna, one person has that Anna And from there he gets the bal, virya, bal. So 11. Then from that he gets the bal to do tapasya, tapaha. Then mantra. How will he do the tapasya? He has to know the mantras to do the tapasya. So Ved was created. So tapa ke sadhan mantra, mantraha. Then karma. Okay. So karma meaning in that way the only different karma is given. Karma kand is there, all those things, what we should do, we should not do, agnihotra, etc. Then whatever he is doing the karma, and he has to have a fruit of action also. Fruit of action is what? Different situations. Lokaha is generating. Where will he go? So lokaha. And then this was 15th. And then lokeshu cha nama cha. In the lok, different things are given, different names. Different people have different names. Different objects have different names. So nama. So the loks were given the different names and forms. So this becomes 16. So prana, shraddha, kham, vayu, jyoti, apah, prithvi, indriyam, manah, annam, viryam, tapah, mantraha, karma, lokaha, and nam. The Shodash Kala Purush that you were asking has got all these 16 components. These are the 16 kalas. Okay. So Ishwarena eva sarvadhikari. So now we have to see. Let's see. The third mantra proves what? That Chetana Purvika iyam Srishti. This Srishti is not Jad. This Srishti is Chetan. This Srishti has got Chetan behind it. So Upadhik Chetan became what? It became the creator. With the Upadhi of a creator. See, because Brahma is not the creator. With the Upadhi, it became Ishwar and it has become the creator. Brahma does not do anything. So with Maya, it has become the creator. So Upadhi, conditioning of what? The creator, when he takes upon himself, he becomes the Ishwara, the creator. And then he became what? Jeev, Jagat, Indriyam, and all these things, he only has become. With what? Upadhis, different upadhis, different conditions. Through what? Maya. So he has become everything here. So now the 16th Kala Purush is all created. So now what does it say? Ishwarena eva sarvadhikari pranaha purushena sajjate. By that Ishwar only. Who is what? Sarvadhikari. Sarvadhikari meaning what? He who has the adhikar of all. Because he has all the power. He has Sarvagya, he is Sarvashaktiman. Okay, so he is only creating everything. So what did he do? He made pranaha purushena sajjate. He made this prana. Okay, so he made this prana. So one name of that Hiranyagarbha is only what? This Hiranyagarbha only is the prana. Hiranyagarbha meaning what? The collection of all the subtle bodies. That is going through all the subtle bodies. That is called macrocosmic subtle bodies. Is called the Hiranyagarbha. So he is only the prana. He created the prana. So he has become what? Katham, how? Sapurusha Ukta Prakarena Ikshitva. What I said earlier, Saikshan Chakre Purvokten. By what I earlier said, having visualized. What is having visualized? Sarva Pranam Hiranya Garbhakya Sarva Prani Karanadhara Anantaratman Asujata. He has made the Antakaran of everybody. Through what? He visualized earlier. So when he's visualizing earlier, he's not creating actually. He's visualizing the karma phala of each jeev, what he has done in the past, how he wants, how he should be given, and all the fruits of actions. He's visualizing each and everything. What a hard work, see? We cannot think about one person's fruits of action. He is creating the whole sansar. What a power! All the pranis, sarva prananam, sarva pranam, Hiranya Garbhakya. Subtle bodies of all the jivas are surfing up. When he is visualizing, everything is coming in front of him. All the things are coming in front of him and he is visualizing up at that time. Regarding what? Past Srishti. Imagine he is just sitting and he is thinking about it. Everything is visualized. Samashti Pal. All the pranis are coming in front of. Like simple way. If during the eating time only, when I have my eating time, at that time only eating vritti comes up. Normally, when you are doing some other work, when you are traveling or when you are talking to anybody else, it's not your, you have already had your food, your breakfast or lunch, whatever. At that time, eating vritti won't come. So at the exact time of eating vritti, that eating vritti will come. Similarly here, before the creation of his vritti. Okay. So Hiranyagarbha Akhyam, he is called that Hiranyagarbha. So Chaitanya, which is going through all the minds. Now his name is given as Hiranyagarbha. So he is conditioned by all the subtle bodies. Okay, so Hiranyagarbha Akhyam. Sarva Prani Karana Adharam Antaratma Asrajata. So he is the Antakaran of all. Therefore, in the childhood, during my childhood, I used to always think that how Bhagwan can listen to me, how can he know my thoughts? This is the way. Because he's sitting inside us in the form of this Antakaran. Not a person, not a single person, not a single animal, not a single jeev is left out. He's there in each and everything. A small ant also, and a big elephant also. And everybody is there. Okay. So this is what this is called Sarva Prani Karana Adhara Antaratmanam Asajata Sishtavan. He created. Ataha Prana Shraddham Sarva Pranina Shubha Karma Pravritti Hetu. And therefore he created their Saha Prana Shraddha. From that pran he created Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Sarva Praninam Shubha Karma Pravritti Hetu. So this is a cause of advent of all the auspiciousness. Shraddha. If we do not have Shraddha, so we won't do action. So action in the beings. This is the definition of Shraddha. Shubha Karma Pravritti Hetu. This you underline. This is the definition of Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Because if we do not have Shraddha, we are going to be doing Shubha Karma. The Shubha Karma Pravritti Hetu. It is the Shubha Karma. It is the Pravritti. It is what? It is the eyes. Shraddha is what? It is the eyes. Eyes of what? He sees more. Shraddha only gives us eyes to see more that we are not able to see right now. In small stone, we are seeing the Shivling. This is due to what? Shraddha. Only Shraddha can make us see big. So, lot of faith is required when we are going for something big. Lot of Shraddha is required. So, after believing only, one starts acting. If I don't believe that by my japa, my Bhagwan is becoming happy, or I'm generating some good fruit of action, I won't do japa. So, first Shraddha is required. Bhagirath ji must have chanted very small mantra of Ganga ji. Such a large effect came. The whole Ganga came. She's flowing now. So more the faith, more will be the connection, more will be the concentration, more will be the inclination, everything will be. Okay. We actually chant just to finish. Finish. Finished. We are not chanting with Shraddha. So three things. Shraddha gives what? Shraddha gives us three things. It makes us see big. Big in what? Big in small. Shraddha gives us eyes to see big and small. Shraddha gives us a lot of tenacity. Tenacity meaning a lot of power to accept or to tolerate the pain. And because I have that Shraddha. And he continues. Shraddha makes a person continue for a long time till he gets the result. He continues. So this capacity only human beings have. Others don't have, animals don't have this. Okay, so in this way, he created Shraddha. So see, our Gurudev in 1952, he had the eyes of Shraddha to see that big expanded Chinmay mission that we have today. Therefore, he created. Okay, so we have the Shraddha which we can use. So this was created as a color. Okay. After this, Shubham Karma Pravritti Hetutana, Tata Karma Phala Upabhoga Sadhanadhishthanani, Karanabhutani, Mahabhutani Asrajat. Then he created Mahabhutani. And he created all the Panchamahabhutas. This from here, we'll see. Revise and if you have some questions, just raise. तस्य प्रमादाय शिष्य शांति शांति शांति